Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dogs, cats, and even public enemy number one of Tennessee Titans fans across the world, Brian Callahan. Welcome to episode 5 of season 9 of Titans Idiot Nation. Now with you as always is your host T.I. Yep, you guessed it, that's me. Woo! You know, I've been thinking long and hard about stuff, and I'm just gonna come to a conclusion. We suck.
Fatality.
Cam Ward said we ass.
Can't touch this.
Speaking of we ass, shout out to the over 300 of you who have bought we ass shirts in the past 3 days from Titans Idiot Nation. All right, I don't know whether to be proud or severely concerned knowing that half the stands are going to be covered with people wearing we ass shirts.
Huh.
And yes, that's right, I said half the stands because there's probably only going to be about 600 people at the next game.
Bruh.
Titans fans, I know you are down on yourself right now. I know you're looking for answers. I know you're asking why. Why us? Why are we 9-35 in our last 44 games? Silver lining. You, me, and every single person watching this video right now scored the exact amount of points the Tennessee Titans did this past Sunday. So you know what that means. You, me, and everyone else are NFL ready.
Huh.
If you have been paying attention to the radio lately, we've been getting a lot of love. The We Ass shirts have been mentioned on Robbie and Rex Road. And if you also listen to 3HL this week, Don Davenport and the crew gave me a shout out. They read my Fan the Flame raffle ticket post live on air. Oh man, talk about made my day. Shout out to Babs on that.
Yeah!
Titans fans, I know it's tough, all right? I know it's tough. But look, right now I need you to back away from the ledge, okay? I need those clicks in my algorithm, all right? Don't be jumping off just yet, okay? We got a lot of games to go. 13 to be exact, 13. Woo! Are we looking at 0-17? I don't know. I sure hope the hell not. But I will say one thing. Back-to-back number 1 draft picks, we would be the 5th team in NFL history to accomplish this amazing feat.
Huh.
Maybe it's not amazing, you know, depressing. More like it.
Bruh.
We are the Tennessee Titans, and we are right now the doormat of the NFL, and we're competing with the New Orleans Saints for the worst team in the NFL.
Huh.
I know everybody's ready to turn their back on the Titans. Everybody wants Amy to sell the team. I've been watching this team since day one. All right, I was 21 years old watching the Music City Miracle unfold before my eyes. From that day on, I wanted to do that every single Sunday. Now, granted, hadn't really had the same expected results over the years, okay? We've had some good years, we've had some bad years, and we've had some god-awful years, and that's where we're at right now. Now look, Project 13 and 4 does sound good on paper, but I am a realist, okay? I am a realist. So with that being said, 11-6 ain't looking too bad, all right? 11-6 ain't looking too bad, and I think that we can get there. All it's going to take is for us to just get a completely different football team and completely different coaching staff within the next couple weeks, okay? I don't know if that's possible. Should never let Mike Vrabel go. I know everybody was saying, well, he lost X amount of games and he did this. I get it. From an owner's perspective, he had to go. But now we see the result of that. I think everyone would be like, hey, Mike Vrabel, we're sorry about that. Would you please come back and coach our football team?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That ain't happening, all right? But he'll be in town in a few weeks, probably going to drop a 50 burger on our heads, and that will be the pink slip for Mr. Brian Callahan, a la John Robinson, A.J. Brown style. Back-to-back number 1 draft picks. It's not so bad. Not so bad, right?
Nope.
Look at teams that have struggled for a few years. Look at the Detroit Lions. Right? Detroit Lions are a perfect example. Doormat laughingstock of the NFL for many years. They bring in one man, Dan Campbell. He starts biting kneecaps, changes the culture. Now look at him.
Huh.
So, 5, 6, 7, 15, 25 years from now, we should have our together. I feel like we are living in bizarro world. I hope this next home game I see a plethora, entire sea of we ass shirts out there. Everybody's smiling. It's gonna make me feel real good about myself. Hopefully I don't get a cease and desist letter from the Tennessee Titans. But hey, Can't take my money from me. Look, this entire team right now is just deflated. All right, Tennessee Titans are more deflated than Tom Brady's balls. Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. Isn't that fancy? We have to deal with Marvin Harrison Sr. for so many years. And now we're in the middle of one of our worst slumps in the history of the franchise. And now we have to go play against his son, who just figured out how to catch the ball and catch touchdowns last week. Bruh. Fantastic. Like I always say, all right, win, usually lose or tie, it's always tighten up until I die, all right? I know y'all call me a zealot. I know y'all call me insane. I know you call me an idiot. Proud about that one. Yeah! But you can never call me a fake fan. Oh, yeah! All right? You ain't ever gonna call my ass a fake fan. I'll tell you that. Am I judging you if you've turned your back on this team? Not one bit, all right? We all have things to do on Sundays. Why do you want to sit around for 3.5, 4 hours and watch a game like this? I get it. All right, but I have a job to do, all right? Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them wear cheap blue sunglasses, okay? So look, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Always got my two-tone blue faith. I hope you do too, all right? But thanks for being here. Thanks for making this page great. I know it's gonna be a tough season, but I'm gonna make your ass laugh, all right? Tighten the hell up. Let's hopefully beat the Cardinals, maybe, please? I don't know.